my experience with bowls, it's more about the people than it is the location. It's the people and how you're taken care of, and the thought process that goes into making sure that the players have a great time, for us, the coaches' families, and all of those things. So I know our guys were extremely excited. I didn't hear a single comment the other way. I think in my experience, most coaches are going to do what they do. They're going to, do what they've done to get there. You've got more time, and so I think from my experience, you've got to be careful that you don't try to do too many things. You don't put too many things in. You let your kids go out and play. So, we'll tinker with some things as everybody always does, but we'll still be who we are. When we fly back in, we'll practice tomorrow. We've had finals this entire week, so our guys have been off and the coaches have been on the road recruiting. But there's no doubt it will benefit us. We've had, we've got 6 scholarship seniors on this football team, so we're a very young football team. We need every opportunity we can. So for us, it's almost like having another spring practice. So our guys will definitely benefit from it. We have a lot of guys that are very tight with Eric, and if you know anything about Eric, Eric's full of personality, and so he's very tight with a lot of guys on the team. So, to be able to do it and be able to come here and play in the Lions Stadium, I mean, it just made it that much sweeter for our guys. You want to finish your season off the right way. You want to send your seniors out the right way. You want to get some momentum going into the off season and carrying you on into spring ball. So, there are a lot of advantages to it.
Do you have any comment on Bruce Feldman's report from a day ago that Vic Koenig won't be back next year as an assistant?
Yeah, I'm really, not at liberty to talk about it at this time. I mean, I haven't had an opportunity to meet with my staff or to meet with my players at this time, so I probably won't comment on that.
When the idea of coming to Detroit, I mean, Tar Heels all over the country have fond memories of Detroit, and we hope we have an awful lot of those same fans coming back. In fact, last time was an ACC Big Ten matchup, so we think we can continue that. I also want to thank Tom, the Lions, Meyer, Quick Lane, Ford, the UAW. It is really a great thing for college football. I could not tell you how excited I was the next morning when I woke up and picked up USA Today and saw that full-page ad on the back. I sent that to all kinds of people by email and just thought that support is what college football needs. And the association with the NFL, with the Lions brand, is really good for all of us. So we could not be more thrilled about being here. And personally for me, I was born in Flint and grew up here for 7 years. And so coming back to Michigan is really something exciting for me personally. And to have a player with Eric's visibility, but also with Garrett Reynolds as part of the Lions franchise is really something that is exciting for a lot of us as well. It's a wonderful experience, the professionalism, the attention to detail, and knowing what's important to players and coaches. And, every time we try to make decisions, we try to keep our student athletes and coaches first and foremost, and that's what the Lions do for a living. And it really is wonderful to work with such professionals. Well, I think it means an awful lot. A lot of players that you recruit out of high school have an ambition to play in the NFL, and he's obviously living that dream of a lot of our team. So he has a close personal relationship with a lot of the members of the team. He was also a very good student, so it gives us the opportunity to talk about the importance of both. And it'll be really fun to see a lot of the current players reunite with Eric. Now, he's also engaged to a women's basketball player, so he does come back to campus occasionally. So he's maintained those relationships with some of his teammates. But it'll be very inspiring for a lot of our student athletes to see it and really learn what it's all about, because there is a big difference. And we were talking to him earlier today about the difference between college and pros. And there is a big difference. And if somebody that has been successful can relay some good teaching points to the kids that are on campus today, then that's to all of our benefit. And I was in the Mid-American Conference for a number of years. I used to come to the championship game. I used to come to the other bowl games. I was at the Final Four in '09. So the only thing I missed, I guess, was the Super Bowl, which is I didn't get invited. But, and so I've absolutely loved the facility. So when the idea of partnering with the Big Ten, the ACC at Ford Field, I thought that was an absolute home run for us, and I could not be more excited for our team and for our fans to be here and be a part of it.